Now let's calculate total surplus, and when the market depicted here is in competitive equilibrium, meaning basically where supply equals demand, right? So total surplus. Total surplus is the sum of consumer surplus and producer surplus, right? So it's everything below the demand curve and above the supply curve up to the quantity, the equilibrium quantity, right? So it's basically the triangle that consists of both the blue triangle here, which is consumer surplus, and the red triangle here, which is producer surplus. So you could think of it as really the big triangle that contains both the blue triangle and the red triangle, right? And the dimensions of that triangle, well, it's $40 vertically, right? Vertically, that's a distance of 40, and then the horizontal dimension of the triangle is 20 units. So that means that total surplus is actually equal to, using our triangle formula, 1/2 times $40 times 20 units. So $40 per unit times 20 units. So that gives us a total surplus of $400, right? So that's one way to calculate total surplus here. The total surplus, just looking at the big triangle that consists of the two smaller triangles, the consumer surplus and the producer surplus. Of course, another way to do it is actually calculating consumer surplus, calculating producer surplus, and then adding them both together. If you wanted to do it that way, then another way to do it, make sure you actually got the right answer when you did the big triangle. Well, you could find consumer surplus, and here it would be $20 by 20 units. So 1/2 20 by 20 would be 200 for consumer surplus. Go ahead and write that in, right? Consumer surplus is $200. And the producer surplus, well, it happens to be the same dimensions, right? Everything just happens to be totally symmetric here. The producer surplus, same dimensions, $20 by 20 units. So it also has an area, the triangle there has an area of 200 as well. So producer surplus is $200. So you can see the $200 plus the $200 from consumer surplus and the producer surplus add up to give you the $400 for total surplus. All right. Thanks for watching.